and I have the daily graphic here. So it says here, support our quest to transform economy. All right, President Akufo-Addo is in Portugal, and he's speaking there. Access Bank PLC, Standard Chartered Bank signed acquisition deal. And we have Parks and Gardens cries for swift help. 90% workforce near retirement. Okay. And we have UG, KNUST run unapproved courses. Authorities move to rectify anomaly, and government approves new salary structure for JUSAG.
All right, so on the Ghanaian Times, we have for effective implementation of education reforms, commit more funds at local level, says Dr. Boachi Yadom, and provide tax incentives to private sector to create jobs, new salary structure allowances for JUSAC, lower bench take effect, and 7th National COVID-19 Vaccination Days campaign begin today.
All right, on the front page of the Chronicle, it says here, $16 million 100-bed hospital for Ejura. Okay, and we see the Vice President in shot there with some traditional leaders supervising the official groundbreaking for work to commence. Beware, your PhD could be fake, as Legon and KNUST admits to running unaccredited programs. Wow. You go to school for years, 5 years, they'll come and tell you that the thing is fake. Confidence trickster dupes military lady of 295,000 Ghana cedis. We have Beidu Bonsoy family denies installation of new Ahantahini. And the scripture for today is Psalm 36, verse 3. The words of their mouth are wicked and deceitful. They fail to act wisely or do good.
Right, so on the daily guide, we have ADB MD endorses a Kumfi factory model. Akosua Menu files for Adentan seat. Bahumia campaign team unveiled. Sami Awuku leads. And refund MP and aspirants money, says MPP NEC. And Jachikwason trial resumes. And that's what we have on the front page of the daily guide.
All right. My next paper is The Finder. And on the front page of The Finder, we have Ghana, Portugal signed defense and economic pacts. Dr. Baumia cuts short 400-bed hospital at Ejura. Access Bank acquires Standard Chartered in 5 African countries. And we have Dr. Akoto to link agric diversification to economic development, and Agenda 111 brick suppliers cry foul over unilateral substitution of compressed earth bricks with cement blocks. Okay.
So on the Republic Press, we have Confucian Works, $2 million SkyTrain job as blame game takes center stage. Fireworks in MPP as aspirants exchange brickbats. And buffer stock brouhaha. Suppliers get cash today. Ashanti region, quarry companies threaten strike over encroachment. And the Eastern region, newly built ultra-modern Kwehu Oda RC Junior High School facility commissioned. And lastly, Buster Rhymes congratulates Burna Boy for selling out stadium in New York. And that's what we have for the Republic Press.
Good. We have the Daily Analyst next, and it says here, we don't engage land guards to protect our lands. This is Ghana Police debunking reports. We have attack on journalists by immigration officers. Interior Minister must act swiftly. GJA fires. ADB MD endorses a Kumfi factory model, advocates for replication across the country. VIP Baumia cuts short for a 100-bed hospital at Ejura, and Ghana, Portugal signed defense and economic pacts. That's it for the Daily Analyst.
All right, so on the Metro lens, we have Palgrave Wachi Dankwa nominated for 40 Under 40 Awards 2023. MPP calls for compliance with national directives on parliamentary primaries. VP Baumia cuts sword for 100-bed hospital at Ejura. And Zoom Lion goes digital, launches payment platform to improve customer service. I have made the greatest political sacrifice in MPP, says Alan Tremantin. And Ni Amankra Tete, appointed as Leshego, Ghana's country CEO. And that's what we have here for the Metro Lens.
Okay. The ABC News, we have Mahama begs Haruna for support, leaves Ato Fawcett in the cold. Oi.
Wow.
Oi. All right, you have here government pays food suppliers 100 million Ghana Citi arrears. And we have MPP primaries. Presidential aspirants must tell delegates their vision but not destroy the party. And then finally, on the front page of the ABC News, we have Ghana's energy will be anchored on a pathway towards carbon neutrality. This is coming from Energy Minister.
All right, so on the Informer, here we have, in this issue, government pays food suppliers, promises to settle remaining 50% by August. Race for NPP standard bearer. It's about ideas, not riches, Baumia declares. Boycott of parliament. You are negating democracy, Dan Botre tells minority. Towards achieving net zero, Ghana committed to clean energy, Napo tells UK Africa Summit. And ministry, military, police deny land guard tag. Botched $2 million SkyTrain project. Joe Gate points fingers at GIIF. And that's what we have here for the Informer.
Yeah. My final paper here, it says ADBMD endorses a Kumfi factory model. We have Jubilee Field producing over 100,000 BOPD. Calls for derivatives market intensified, dubbed future of the financial market, and also risk management characteristics touted. Access Bank PLC enters acquisition agreement with Stanchart. And we have Ni Amankra Tete appointed Leksheho CEO, and Zoomland goes digital, launches payment platform to improve customer service. Yep. All right, so that's what I have.
Yeah, my last paper here being the Meridian. Remove distressing lottery and sports betting taxes. CSBO urges government. Baumia cuts sword for 100-bed hospital at Ejura. Dispute over incorporation of Stanbic Bank Ghana Limited. Yadum accuses bank of delaying trial. Ghana, Portugal signed defense and economic pacts. And that's all we have here.
All right, let me just give you a couple of stories from citynewsroom.com. Godfrey Dammit resigns as secretary to the National Cathedral's Executive Council. Wow, okay. It's heating up. 3 UMAT students develop electronic-powered smart wheelchair for persons with disabilities. We have Ghana poised to work with Portugal to solve challenges. This is coming from the president. And Akufo-Addo will go down as Ghana's worst president. Some George is speaking there. And Nigerian influencer Oster killed by boyfriend. Okay, so that's what we have as the major headlines on the front page of citynewsroom.com. Right now, you can go over to citynewsroom.com for all your credible news updates. We also have citybusinessnews.com for all your business news, and of course, City Sports Online for your sports updates as well. Speaking of sports updates, Sports Review is next. All right, so sports this morning, we have 2024 Olympic qualifiers in the opening conversation. Ghana's Black Queens proved to be too tough for Guinea in the second leg of their round 1 2024 Olympic Games qualifier. Now, the Black Queens beat their opponents 4-0 to complete a 7-0 aggregate win. Evelyn Badu scored twice, while Priscilla Adubia and Ferdaus Yakubu got the other goals. Now, Ghana will progress to the second round of the qualifiers, and they will hope to go all the way to the very end of this series and clinch one of the 2 tickets for Africa in the women's football tournament of the 2024 Olympic Games in France. Now, in some transfer news, England forward Marcus Rashford has signed a new deal to stay at Manchester United until 2028. It's worth £325,000 a week. That's how much it's worth. The 25-year-old has been in talks with United for a considerable period, and his previous contract due to expire in 2024. Now, the striker enjoyed a resurgence under a new manager, Erik ten Hag, last season, scoring 30 goals in 56 games. Since his debut in 2016 against Midtjylland, Rashford has hit 123 goals in 359 games for his boyhood club. Now we stay with Manchester United, and they have agreed a fee with Interminsk for the transfer of Cameroonian goalkeeper Andre Onana. Now the Old Trafford club will pay £43.8 million up front for the Cameroonian player, with additional £3.4 million in add-ons, £3.4 million in add-ons. United hope he will be able to join them in their upcoming tour of the United States, although they have to arrange a visa for the 27-year-old. Now, manager Erik ten Hag moved for the keeper at the end of the season after previously working with him at Ajax. Onana will join on a 5-year contract with the option of a 6th. All right, so that's what we have for sports